today. From M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. It's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Now Jones. And he won't quite make it to the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now Jones. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson, and looking to erase his memory bank from his opening drive a moment ago that ended in a pick six for the first points of the ball game.
And in my experience, a lot of quarterbacks, after throwing a pick six, the first thing they want to do is fire another one and get those points back immediately. But what really helps you get back in sync is a good, long, methodical drive, mixing the run and the pass, tamp things down a little bit.
Jeremy Chin there defensively. And, Charles, for this defense, they're a confident bunch. Some may say maybe too confident at times. How do you think that they approach a game like this when they're taking on a team that's lost 4 straight?
Well, if they're anything like their head coach, they're relying on that confidence. You and I both were sort of surprised at his weekly press conference when he was asked about this being a trap game. And he's almost boasting that he didn't see anything to worry about. That surprised both of us in a big way because we know that could be a dangerous tactic because I can guarantee you the guys on the other side, they heard that, and they're looking for anything to galvanize them.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
3 buzz. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
From the gun, Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And we're going to have a break in the action. As you can see, Mark Andrews is yet to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Jackson's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
51's the mic. Yeah. He don't want none. So Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm down.
first carry now for Gus Edwards. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Tucker's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Forced out to his left. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
26, Mike. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
Herbert now. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Here's a handoff to Hunt running left. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it ends with a New England touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Now Jones. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Play action. Now Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
Flush to his right, and he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. A handoff for Carter. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. Jonah Williams, former first-round pick, the guilty party. They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Chance.
Here's Jackson to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens first down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll run with Carter. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Michael Carter with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is down to 4. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
On first down, it's Herbert. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Oh, wait.
And this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Now Jones. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
Another run on second down with Carter. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll drop this underneath to Carter. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez to punt this thing away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. They call that a punt of 38 yards. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Here's Herbert. Flushed out right. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots add on to the lead. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say, I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big gain of 31 on third down. Jackson from the shotgun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Boyle here. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first one. From the gun, it's Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 yards remain for second down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Second and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. Jackson now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Now Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. We're in the second quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him. Maybe even have a third person in the area and try and dissuade them from throwing him the football.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. He'll drop that down to Carter underneath. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's Jackson. To Boyle here over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. For the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
3 yards the gain there, second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the 39, Herbert. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Now a handoff. Hunt's going to run left. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Play action. It's Herbert. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Touchdown, Patriots. Justin Jefferson. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. They go play action now. Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now it's Jackson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. They'll set up the screen to Carter. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, they run with Carter. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. So that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now.
He's not going to get me.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Jackson. And it's caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. A 10-play drive that time, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your...
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Kareem Hunt, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Patriots are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Jackson on first down. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, and going right back to Pittman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Play action. It's Jackson. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean... It actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now a throw here to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Jackson will throw again. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
That one is slant to McLaurin. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
In your face.
Edwards. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now it's Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. That time a 9-play drive. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Well, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. That's complete to his running back, Carter. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. From the 38, Jackson. A throw to the flat for Carter. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
Now Jackson on first down. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And out of bounds right around the 20. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Jackson. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing, Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20.
Is that it?
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. To throw again on second down. Jackson. He'll check this one down to Carter. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Man open, here is Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. He'll find Jones again. Complete. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
On second down, here's Jackson. Dumps it off to Edwards. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Again, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Looking in zone for Jones. That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. And he's got this to Jefferson.
Showtime, baby!
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's